You can call it whatever you want. That's still the title that Bruno Sammartino held. It's still the title that was put into my father's hands in Madison Square Garden and then swiftly taken away. Is finishing the story taking that championship from you? Or is finishing the story taking everything from you? And I am coming for it. I am coming for you, Roman Reigns, but not at WrestleMania.
I'm gonna slash kill myself. Why? So, I'm recording this February 3rd, and last night was the February 2nd episode of Friday Night SmackDown. The first SmackDown after Royal Rumble was a pretty decent show. The Great Bayley Io Sky section was actually really great. Some of the matches were pretty decent. Then the main event, the final thing. And what everyone's talking about is Cody Rhodes confronting Roman Reigns. And so, I know I don't have a lot of wrestling fans, so to clue you in, basically, the short and sweet of this is you have Cody Rhodes, a guy who no one wanted. He was in the company for, a few years, but they weren't doing anything with him. So he left, he reinvented himself, he became this mega popular superstar elsewhere, comes back as that same mega popular superstar, and then he gets injured, but he comes back and he works his way up to wins the Royal Rumble, which is like a big match, and he gets a main event shot against Roman Reigns for their world title in the main event of WrestleMania, WWE's biggest event. He loses, even though a lot of people wanted Cody to win, because Cody's main thing is he wants to finish his story. His dad was a wrestler, and he won the WWE title back in the 70s or 80s, but because of some screwy finish, the title was taken away from him, so he never officially won the championship. So Cody wants to finish his dad's story, and he wants to walk out as the WWE champion, win the WWE championship for his father. And so he loses at WrestleMania. But throughout the next year, he builds himself back up, he fights through challenge after challenge, builds himself up, until eventually he wins the Royal Rumble again, one of only 4 people to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles, and the first person to do it since the late 90s. So it's a big deal, and as he's celebrating, he's pointing to the WrestleMania sign, and then he points over to Roman Reigns up in the rafters, and it's Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes 2. But he says that SmackDown, he's going to make his decision. So it's fine. It's all fine. Well, here where it gets not fine. As you saw in that clip, Cody Rhodes comes out, builds this great argument, great storytelling to Roman Reigns, saying that he wants to challenge Roman Reigns and take everything from him and finish his story. On the 40th WrestleMania, would be an amazing ending, be a great matchup, be a great reign into Roman's almost 40-year-long reign. It would be amazing. But then Cody Rhodes says, not at WrestleMania. The Rock comes out, and Cody Rhodes just walks away, looking with the most disappointment and sadness and anger in his eyes that I think I've ever seen, as he walks away like a dejected dog, because The Rock is now in the fucking TKO board of directors, this company that owns WWE, and The Rock's like, well, you see, CM Punk is injured, and Brock Lesnar's in a giant scandal, so no one else on the roster is important, no one else can fucking draw, they all suck, so even though I get gassed up in 5 minutes, and I fucking, lose ability, I haven't wrestled a match, and, fucking, last time I wrestled a match, 2016, it was only 2 seconds long, yeah. No, so the last time I actually wrestled a match was 2013, the last time I wrestled a match was 11 years ago. I'm gonna steal a main event spot from one of the most popular baby faces that just fucking won the Royal Rumble. Your top champion, Roman Reigns, just fucking dissed and destroyed any credibility the second world title had. So if Cody goes to that, he looks like a fucking chump either way. Yeah, I'm just gonna steal the spot from him because we need money. Even though WrestleMania's already sold 57,000 tickets and they didn't announce the first match for the show until literally that night! And it's already sold over 50,000 tickets for both nights! And to run the wrestling's biggest boom period since the late 90s, too. And The Rock comes back, can't fucking wrestle, gets burned out within seconds, never gonna show up to work. Roman barely shows up to work. And now, oh yeah, just screw Cody. Just cut Cody of his fucking win. What was the point of the Rumble? What was the point of Cody winning the Rumble and pointing to the sign? What was the fucking point? What was any of the point? And it's not even Triple H's fault. Like, yeah, sure, a lot of people were blaming Triple H, but then reports are coming out that guess what? The Rock was apparently, because on board of directors, he was the one pushing for it. He was the one pushing for it, and the other board of directors decided to veto whatever Triple H wanted to do. So, yeah, no, people are not happy at The Rock, because this isn't even a Dave Bautista in 2014 situation. Batista was just following the script. He didn't plan anything out. What The Rock was doing is he is deliberately changing the script to only benefit him because he wants to inflate his own goddamn ego. That is the only reason. Listen, we've been asking for Rock versus Roman for years, but we didn't want it at the cost of Cody Rhodes. If they did this last year when it was hell in Hollywood, that would have made perfect sense, because A, it's in Hollywood, and The Rock's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, and B, you're not sacrificing Cody Rhodes, because you could have just not had Cody win the Rumble, could have made The Rock come back, win the Rumble, and then, you know, Rock does that, and no, Rock was busy filming shitty movies like Black Adam, and so now he's here, and it's like, yeah, and the crowd, when The Rock showed up, the crowd was cheering, but it's like, were they cheering because The Rock is screwing over a talent who's been carrying the company on his back for 2 goddamn years, stepped inside one of the most dangerous match types in WWE today with a torn pec ripped off the fucking bone and still had almost 30-minute long match? That guy? No one wanted him to come over and step over that guy and brush off anything that he has done. Cody has carried this goddamn fucking company on his back for 2 years now. He has been through thick and thin to get this shot, to finish his story, and The Rock decides, nah. Like, what is the point? What is the end goal? Because yes, sure, Seth versus Cody, but A, Cody has beaten Seth 3 times already, including that Hell in a Cell match where his pec was ripped off. So, oh, you're gonna make Seth lose to Cody a 4th time. Okay. Damian Priest is Money in the Bank, but guess what? He's been booked to be a fucking idiot, and it seems like after CM Punk came back, they decided to throw any plans they had for Damian Priest away, so Damian Priest is basically, his push is fucking ruined. Fucking Cody, he's just been in, I don't even know, because it's like, okay, maybe Cody and Roman at the Rumble. No! Cody's Royal Rumble spot was for a world title match at WrestleMania. That is what it was for. It was for a match at WrestleMania. That's it. That's what it was for. And that's what it should be for. And that's what it is for. However, so if you do it in the chamber, plus WrestleMania is one of the biggest events of the year, wouldn't it be fitting that from WrestleMania 31 all the way up to WrestleMania 40, barring WrestleMania 36, Roman Reigns has been in the main event of every single WrestleMania. From 31 to now, assumedly 40, more than likely. Besides for 36, he's been every single WrestleMania and 35. 35 and 36, he wasn't in the main event. But for every other WrestleMania in the 30s, he was in that main event. So, 31 to 40. So, wouldn't that be a great way to close off this whole, like, era? Like, the past 10 years, the era of Roman Reigns, ending it with his Tribal Chief character after 4 years of dominance of being world champion, finally gets put to sleep by the mega babyface everyone loves, everyone is cheering for, everyone fucking cares about. Wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't that make way more logical sense to do? But no, and I mean, plus if you had Chamber, then guess what? Roman's title reign is going to end shorter, and you know they love just seeing the numbers go up, so why not push it to WrestleMania at that rate? And even then, if they do Roman Rock, Roman's going to fucking retain. If they give it to The Rock, genuinely, I don't see how they're going to give it to The Rock. Literally, everyone is going to fucking already boo Roman out of the building. They're already going to boo him out the building. And then if Rock wins, basically you can just throw everything away, because everything Roman is built up to was pointless. Everything Cody was built up to is fucking pointless. There's no point. And plus, if Roman does retain, that's another year of Roman. So WrestleMania 41, it's still a WrestleMania. It'll still be, I guess, fine if Cody does a three-peat, wins 3 Rumbles in a row for the first time, ties Stone Cold record for Rumble wins with 3, and he's the first person to win 3 back-to-back. But then you're squandering every other member of the roster who could use it, like Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, CM Punk, and Damian Priest, because he's Money in the Bank. They're not going to do anything with him. It's just, like, they just keep fucking squandering shit. And it's like you could literally use that Rumble win for anything else. Give it to Cody for a 3rd time when he didn't even use it for his 2nd. It's like, okay, cool history, but it's like, no matter what they do, it's not a win. And plus, WrestleMania 41, if they do it, okay, cool, WrestleMania 41, that's nice. Still the main event, Cody wins, yippee. Finally done with Roman at that point, 5 years. The issue with that, though, still is the fact that WrestleMania 40 years of WrestleMania, that's a big fucking milestone. That is huge. Like, I don't care what you say, WrestleMania 40 that's a huge milestone. In my opinion, WrestleMania 40, the WrestleMania that ends in 10s should have the big moments, and that has been the tradition for a long time. WrestleMania 10, Bret Hart wins his title back after being screwed over by Yokozuna and Hulk Hogan. WrestleMania 9, WrestleMania 20, he who shall not be named wins the world title with his best friend Eddie Guerrero in the triple threat match against Triple H and Shawn Michaels. WrestleMania 30, Daniel Bryan's fans basically hijacked the entire show until Bryan is put in the main event of WrestleMania, defeating Randy Orton and Batista, becoming world champion in front of everyone who has not shut up and pushed him to that spot. WrestleMania 40 is the place where the big bads get defeated. You have that all-time moment. It doesn't help that out of the 3 that have already happened, 2 can't be mentioned because one's in AEW and the other one is for the other one. You know who it is. You know who it is. So you know why they're never mentioning that. And then it's just like Cody needs it. Cody needs it because he needs to finish the story. People are behind him. He is a top merch seller. He is a ticket seller. He is a top guy. He is the top babyface. Carry the company for the year. Hell, they fucking put him on the video game cover. They put him on the video game cover. And the tagline is "Finish your story." How will you finish your story? How? What is the point of the advertising then? What is the point of that? What is the point of Cody going to the wrestling club in New York and giving the kids tickets to go see him WrestleMania saying, "Finish your story"? What was the point of giving all those kids tickets to WrestleMania if they're just gonna be like, nah? And it's not even because Triple H is making bad decisions here. It's because what is happening is The Rock is now board of directors and he needs to inflate his ego because he has gotten butthurt that he is not at the top where he thinks he should be. That is what it is. The Rock is upset. The Rock is salty. He wants his spot because he thinks that just because, he thinks the CM Punk and Brock Lesnar, they're gone for now. He's not there. There are no legends, so therefore no one can fucking draw. He's basically saying all of the talent who's been putting and carrying the company on their back for years now while he's been gone has been completely fucking useless. I'm hoping that all of this gets resolved as soon as possible. I'm hoping there's a great turnaround for this. I'm hoping that this can all end, because right now I don't think I have ever seen as much of a negative reaction to this as anything in wrestling. I mean, goddamn, they uploaded the video, the full segment of it, which I included at the beginning of the video, it hasn't even been 24 hours. It's WWE's most disliked video of all time. Of all time. They've been uploading, segments and full matches and all that. They've been uploading a shit ton of stuff to their YouTube channel for 15 years now. And the fact that in less than 24 hours that with almost 2 million views, has almost 400,000 dislikes within less than 24 hours. That is astonishing, because YouTube, WWE is mainly the casual audience, but the fact that even they, you know, you have some WWE diehards on Twitter literally saying that this is the worst decision they've seen. People are not fucking happy, and people are not going to stop until Cody gets his moment, because if they push through and they don't give Cody that moment, I'm telling you right now, that is going to not only stunt the momentum of Cody, that is stunted the hype and momentum for WrestleMania. All the hype I had is gone out the window. I was excited when, you know, Bayley Io Sky was announced. I was excited when Cody was in the ring with Roman, but now it's just like they just popped that balloon. They popped. I have no momentum. I have no excitement for WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40 should be big and exciting, but now no one cares. Everyone's just pissed off, angry, and sad. No one fucking cares about WrestleMania right now because of one fucking dumbass decision. And it's just, it sucks. It really does suck that I don't even know, it sucks. I'm hoping that at the press conference that they're doing Thursday, I'm hoping everything gets resolved. I'm hoping Cody's announced to be, he's speculated, he's announced or whatever, he's gonna be their next SmackDown. I'm hoping they do something. I'm hoping that something gets worked out here where Cody does get his moment at WrestleMania, because he should get his moment. But I mean, yeah, it sucks. It's annoying as a wrestling fan. It's deflating. And honestly, what I was wrong with the whole momentum dying, it stunts and ruins Cody's momentum and makes him look like a fucking dumbass. It makes The Rock hated, makes people not like The Rock, even though he's supposed to be the babyface. No one's excited for WrestleMania. Now, he killed all the hype for WrestleMania within, 60 days before it. And now, it potentially, if this continues to go so bad, and they continue with Rock Roman, I mean, it may not, and it probably won't, but there is a high chance this could that boom period WWE's having, it could die. Especially if they give the title to The Rock, WWE could die again. It could just kill the momentum of the company again. Not kill it, because it's fucking WWE. It's not going to get killed for a long, long time. But it could seriously, take out one of WWE's knees for a while. It sucks. But that's all I really wanted to say. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and even share the video if you liked it that much. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys!